Have you ever wondered why Japanese children can quietly put away their toys, clean their classrooms, and behave calmly in public without their parents constantly saying, "Do this" or "Don't do that"? It almost feels unreal, right? In many parts of the world, parents repeat the same instructions dozens of times every day. But in Japan, there's a fascinating approach that many people call silent parenting. And no, it doesn't mean parents ignore their children or stop talking to them. It's actually a powerful philosophy that teaches children responsibility without endless lectures, shouting, or punishment. Honestly, once you understand it, you'll realize this isn't just a parenting trick. It's a complete lifestyle system that shapes disciplined, confident, and emotionally intelligent human beings from a very young age. One of the biggest surprises about Japanese parenting is that children are rarely treated like tiny kings or queens around the house. Instead, they are treated as valuable members of a team. In Japan, parents believe that every person, regardless of age, has a role to play. This idea is deeply connected to a concept called Omoiyari, which means being thoughtful about how your actions affect other people. Instead of forcing children to obey through fear, Japanese parents gently help them understand that their actions impact everyone around them. A child doesn't clean because someone is yelling at them. They clean because they understand they are helping the family. Now, here's where silent parenting gets really interesting. Japanese parents don't constantly interrupt their kids with instructions. They don't chase them around all day saying, "Pick that up, stop that," or "Do this right now." Instead, they quietly create an environment where the desired behavior becomes normal. Kids learn mostly through observation. They see their parents folding blankets every morning, organizing shoes at the entrance, and putting dishes away after meals. Over time, these actions become automatic. The lesson is simple but powerful. Children don't become what they are told. They become what they repeatedly see. This approach is deeply connected to a Japanese principle called Shitsuke. Shitsuke is often translated as discipline, but it's much more than that. It's about building good habits until they become part of a person's identity. Instead of punishing mistakes, Japanese parents focus on repetition and consistency. If a child forgets to put away their toy, the parent calmly helps them do it without turning it into a battle. There's no dramatic argument, no guilt trip, and no emotional explosion. Just repetition, day after day, until the habit sticks. Sounds simple, but that's exactly why it works. Another reason this method is so effective is because Japanese parents avoid overpraising every tiny achievement. In many countries, children are constantly rewarded with treats, gifts, or exaggerated compliments. But Japanese parents often encourage intrinsic motivation. They want children to feel satisfaction from contributing, not from receiving rewards. A child doesn't clean their room because they'll get chocolate afterward. They clean because it's simply part of life. This subtle difference completely changes how children develop responsibility. Now, let's talk about something that might shock you. Japanese children are often given independence at a surprisingly young age. They walk to school, run small errands, and learn practical life skills much earlier than many people expect. But this isn't because Japan magically has fearless children. It's because parents slowly build confidence through trust. Every small responsibility becomes a stepping stone toward independence. Over time, children begin to believe something powerful. I can handle things on my own. Silent parenting also works because Japanese families embrace minimalism. Their homes are often designed to reduce distractions and clutter. Fewer unnecessary items mean fewer battles over cleaning and organizing. Every object has a place. This Tokyo-style efficiency teaches children that order creates peace. Imagine growing up in an environment where chaos is not normal and organization is simply part of everyday life. Your brain naturally learns to value simplicity. There's another fascinating principle at work here called Kaizen. Kaizen means continuous improvement through small steps. Japanese parents don't expect perfection overnight. They celebrate tiny progress every single day. If a child learns to fold one shirt today, that's enough. Tomorrow, they'll fold 2 shirts. There's no pressure to become perfect instantly. This removes anxiety and builds confidence naturally. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. What's even more amazing is how emotions are handled in Japanese households. Instead of reacting with anger every time a child misbehaves, parents often remain calm. Why? Because children borrow emotional energy from adults. If a parent explodes, the child learns to explode too. But if a parent stays composed, the child slowly learns emotional regulation. This doesn't mean Japanese parents never get frustrated. They absolutely do. But they understand that consistency beats intensity every single time. This philosophy extends beyond parenting and into everyday life. Japanese adults often live by systems instead of motivation. They don't wait to feel inspired before cleaning, saving money, exercising, or being responsible. They create routines and stick to them. And children absorb this mindset from birth. Over time, discipline stops feeling like hard work and starts feeling normal. That's the secret sauce most people overlook. There's also a deeper life lesson hidden inside silent parenting. Japanese culture doesn't separate children from adulthood. They gradually prepare children for adulthood every day. Small tasks like setting the table, organizing school bags, and helping around the house aren't random chores. They are lessons in becoming capable human beings. Every tiny action sends one message: you are important, you are trusted, and your contribution matters. This connects beautifully with another Japanese concept called Ikigai, which means having a sense of purpose in life. Children who grow up feeling useful develop stronger confidence and emotional stability. They stop seeking validation from everyone around them because they already understand their value. They know they can contribute, solve problems, and take care of themselves. At the end of the day, the Japanese silent parenting method isn't about raising obedient children. It's about raising capable humans. It's about replacing control with trust, replacing punishment with consistency, and replacing endless instructions with meaningful habits. The biggest lesson here is that children don't need louder parents. They need calmer examples. Because the truth is, the future version of your child is quietly watching everything you do today. And maybe the real secret Japan discovered isn't how to control children at all. Maybe the secret is understanding that the most powerful lessons are the ones that are never shouted.